Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for our Idiot's Guide to Home Maintenance and Home Repairs. And first off, I want to apologize. I did not get the video of me cutting this off. I hit the record button on the camera and came back and it was not recording. So I do not have that, but I'm going to tell you what I did and give you an idea here real quick. It's not that much different seeing a guy running a saw as opposed to just telling you how I ran the saw. So what I had here, I have these boards, which is T111. If you guys are into siding, you can see how it's all just rotting, dry rot away. It did not stay painted up enough, and the water splashed up from the ground. There wasn't a good barrier out here. Should have had some rock or something here to keep it from splashing up on. And all I done is took a 1x4, simple 1x4, lined it up with the edge of the window frame, which I've taken the bottom of the window frame off and just nailed it up to keep it on away. And the reason I nailed it up to keep it away is I actually have crappy screening that I put on there because our screens are busted all out. And when I got into this house and we had Hurricane Matthew, which couldn't get the screens placed, I missed the aluminum frames and everything. So I just stapled screening around the whole outside. So in order to not take it off, I just screwed it up and nailed it in real quick. Came in and screwed this on with 3 screws. You can see just plain old drywall screws. Lined it up right here along 1 inch from the bottom of the window seal. You can see right there. And this piece will tuck right up in, so it's not a problem there. It's not going to be a big deal at all. This board will cover it, so I'm good there. So I've got to cut these a little bit longer and cut these down. Unfortunately, that sucks, but I couldn't get my saw blade right up underneath here to make that all even. So if you can, do that, because it'll make your life easier. Now I've got to cut 2 boards 1.5 inches higher than what it needs to be for here, come in and notch this part out myself. So I'm hoping Home Depot will be able to cut that down for me. I don't know if my Home Depot here has a saw or not. If they don't, I'll do it with the hand saw. This is tongue and groove stuff, so it's going to poke right up underneath there. Once I got that cut off, I came in with the pry bar and the hammer and just pried it out. And over here you can see this is the tongue and groove other side. So I got to take this little piece of board right here, so I got to come out, which I do have the reciprocating saw right there, which I've already used to cut all pieces. And the other thing I did is just use this old skill saw. The thing went through a fire, it still barely runs. It's got like water damage and stuff, but it does work. It's a tool shop, which I think was just the genericest brand you can get from one of your big box stores. I did go buy a brand new saw blade for it. Only put 42 tooth because I was probably gonna hit some nails and did not want to mess like a 60 tooth for the plywood. So, and it's not a big deal. I'm gonna put a drip rail in here also if I can find it. If not, I'll have to come back in later. But I'm gonna install this in with galvanized decking screws to put this up on there so that way it won't rust. If you look here close, all these nails have just little tiny rust holes and the wood's kind of prying out of them. But that way I can take it back off if I want to. I'm also going to go ahead and replace the tar paper. You see I've got some holes in here from, I don't know what the heck happened there, but I got holes in there. So I'm going to replace that also as well. So that way it kind of creates my own little extra barrier. So, but yeah, basically all I did, ran a straight edge 1x4, ran the saw across it, and you have to just basically plunge cut when you're running a saw like this. You just set the saw up on the front nose and just drop it into it, the blade guard up, and you're good to go and run it across. Also take the time to set your blade depth. You do not want it down 2.5 inches or anything like that. Anything, you know, figure out how thick your plywood is, set it to that depth and rip it right through. And if you notice, actually to show you how accurate I got that, this right here is where I came in. That's the aluminum flashing. I didn't even cut into the wood behind it because I didn't realize that flashing was there. And that's where my saw blade stopped. So I was a little bit thick, not bad, but I was measuring to the wood, not to the aluminum, and that's where I ticked it with the blade. So, but yeah, that's how accurate I got, was just laying up there and just guessing, honestly. I just got completely lucky. So I thought it was a little bit shallower than that. I was going to have to make a secondary cut, but it didn't happen. Worked out flawlessly. So once that's done, I'll basically caulk the hell out of it all with some silicone, drop the board back in place, and I'll be good to go. So yeah, that's what we got right now. Like I said, didn't get any video of it. Hopefully I can get a little bit more down the road. I need to get a better tripod and to start using my GoPro again instead of using the stupid phone. So anyway, talk to you guys soon. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Get out there. Don't be too scared to conquer one of these challenges. This is not that hard. Now I'm going to take a piece of that with me back into Home Depot to make sure I get the exact size dimensions for the gaps, because each one of these got like 4, 6, and 8 inch wide, and these are 8 inch, but I want to take it in with me, see if I can't match the grain a little bit better and go from there. So talk to you soon. Be safe, get out there and just check you're on your challenge, save yourself, I don't know, probably 800 bucks here is what I'm going to save myself. So have a good day.